Pablo Osorio is back at his home in Phoenixville after he was arrested by immigration agents and detained for 2 months.
And today he's speaking to us about his battle to avoid deportation. NBC 10's Yukari Nakayama has this story.
Regresé a casa feliz porque estoy libre de nuevo.
I'm happy to be home and back to freedom, Pablo Osorio told me. He's been back from a detention center for 3 weeks, now barely leaving his home. His life changed in an instant when ICE officers arrested him in the early morning hours on February 8th. He says he was walking down Bridge Street blocks away from his job at Phoenixville Cafe when he was approached by a woman.
Y me preguntó para dónde, en qué trabajas.
He says that woman asked him what he did for a living. Then he says a man got out of a car wearing ICE gear. They asked for his documents and was then taken in. According to this arrest warrant, those agents were looking for another man who had a criminal record. It says Osorio fit the description of that man.
It's 5 in the morning, it's cold out, he's wearing a jacket and probably jeans. That'll fit anyone's description. They just decided to stop him and question him. And then when they realized that he was undocumented, they took him. And he's what's called a collateral.
Immigration attorney Christopher Bagnato believes that these kinds of ICE arrests are becoming more frequent. Agents go in looking for a specific person and arrest others for being undocumented. For 2 months, Bagnato says his client was transported to several detention centers in Texas, New Jersey, and then ultimately ended up in Arizona.
Obviously not a danger to the community. He's been here over 18 years, clean criminal record, and he's not a flight risk. He's been here over 18 years. He's not looking to go anywhere. So, when we finally were in front of a judge, after it took us some time, a few times in front of the judge, he granted a reasonable bond.
Bagnato says his client hadn't applied for citizenship despite living in the country for nearly 20 years. And he encourages those in a similar situation to begin that process, which could help during a detainment.
No le deseo a nadie.
An experience Pablo doesn't wish on anyone.
Bagnato says that they're still waiting on a court date for their immigration petition. He says in the meantime, they're working on getting Pablo some documents such as a work visa. He says this is just the beginning in their fight. Here